Cha-cha.
I was fixing a tray of wheels when suddenly I saw a wheel stealer.
I am a wheel stealer.
And he ate up all my wheels. So that...
Yeah.
Getting good grades. Future so
Gotta wear
bright.
shades.
There you go. There you go. Jeff Gamet, everybody catching the 80s song reference. I think it was 80s, wasn't it? Late 80s,
That was
early
totally
90s?
80s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, totally 80s.
All right. Who can
That was
remember?
like mid 80s, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to check that later. But we don't have time to check it now. We don't have time to check it now because now is time to play our Friday game. It is, of course, Wheel of Stuff. People know this, but I will tell them anyway because I think this app should be known. Daily Decision Wheel is the name of the app. I stumbled into the App Store. I picked one at random. It turns out to have been a great one because they're updating it constantly. It's somewhere between $2 and $4. I don't remember, but it's been worth it, at least for me, because it's given me a whole feature for in a few minutes for months and months now. Jeff Gamet has spun the Wheel of Stuff once before. We've gone through. We've made sure we're not going to hit any of the same questions again. I guess the only question that we will hit again is, Mr. Gamet, are you ready to spin the Wheel of Stuff?
I am so ready.
That's how ready you are. It's spinning.
Oh, the anticipation is just killing me.
You get one superpower. What is the one superpower you would go for?
You'd think this is a question that I would be prepared to answer at a moment's notice.
Nobody ever is.
No, when it really comes down to it.
Yeah, because this is the time where somebody's saying, no, seriously, you only get one. You have to choose the one now. Because you can sit there by yourself and go, I'd want to fly. Oh, I'd want to be able to teleport, though. God, if I could go really fast, that would be great. What if I could power things just with my mind? Like all these things. And now it's like, well, now you got to choose.
Yeah, you have to choose. And there are repercussions to your choice because, if you have a superpower where it's just like so obvious that you have the superpower,
mm-hmm.
My assumption is that there will be governments that want you to use as a tool, maybe as a weapon of war.
Mm-hmm.
And what does that do to the safety for your friends and family? Because now they can be used as leverage to force you to use your superpower in a way that you're not comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly I'm putting way too much thought into this.
You might be.
I think that I would go with invulnerability.
Okay.
So that I have a superpower that gives me the ability to help where I can, but isn't so glaringly obvious that I become a target for those ne'er-do-well governments, and maybe I could manage this superpower in such a way that people would just think I'm lucky that I help in just the right way at just the right time, or maybe catch a bullet because I'm invulnerable, so it's not like the bullet's going to go through my skin. And now people just think that whoever shot the bullet's a bad shot.
Let me ask a question really quickly.
Okay.
If you have the super ability of invulnerability, do you work out or do you just let yourself go? Because who cares? You're invulnerable.
That's a really good question.
Thank you. Well, I'm curious what your answer is. I mean, because now you're not going to hurt yourself at the gym, so you might as well, except you're invulnerable no matter what, so who cares?
I think I would try and maintain at least some level of physical fitness because if I'm invulnerable and it's a pain in the to get off the couch and go help you.
Good point.
It's not a really useful superpower now, is it?
You want to be able to get places. That's true. You want to be like, oh, I heard and I wish I had been here in time because I'm invulnerable, but those stairs.
Yeah. Or, that car, it's about to hit that little kid on a bike.
Yeah.
Well, if I could have gotten off the lawn chair, maybe I would have helped.
There you go. Ready to spin again?
I'm ready to spin again.
By the way, that's a Marvel movie we don't want to see.
No, God, no.
Oh, I wish I'd been here in time. That'd be great. I love this app. This is an app that you think... We haven't done this one before because it sounds familiar, but maybe you haven't done it before. This is an app that you have that maybe everybody knows about, but just for the one person who doesn't, you think they should. Or, man, everybody needs to know about this app and nobody does, and I don't know why. Here's the one I'm telling you about, says Jeff Gamet. This app is...
Oh, no, we haven't done this.
Okay.
Hold on. Best way for me to figure this out is just look at the home screen on my iPhone, because that's where all the critical applications are. And by critical, I mean the ones I use all the time. TOT. T-O-T. Absolutely TOT. Everyone needs to know about TOT.
Okay, I don't know about TOT. What is it?
Oh, see? I'm so glad that this is what I spun. Okay, so you need to make notes and stuff real quick, and or maybe extensive notes, and you don't want an interface that gets in the way, and you want it so that whatever you're typing is always available across all your devices, so iPhone, iPad, and Mac. And you don't need a ton of bells and whistles. You just need to have like 6 or 7 notes that you have access to all the time. And the content that's in there, whatever, you can just put in what you want, delete it back out. You're not doing like crazy formatting or anything. That's what TOT does for you. And hold on, I'll tell you how many notes it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I nailed it. 7. And on the Mac, it just lives as a little menu bar item.
Okay.
And on your iPhone or iPad, it's actually a full app. This thing is awesome. I use it all the time, like seriously, daily. And I'm always just like throwing little notes and stuff in there. It's designed so that it's transient information. You're not going to put something in a TOT note probably that you want to have access to like for the next 5 years.
TOT Pocket, is that what it's called?
It's TOT, T-O-T.
Okay. See, the problem is there are like a few things called TOT is the issue.
Yeah. And I think some of them came up after TOT appeared on the Mac App Store.
Because what I was going to do is I was going to look up the price, and there's one that's $20, which doesn't seem unreasonable if it's a utility that you use all the time. Then there's another one that just says Get, but I don't have my glasses on. Plus, everything's making noise at me, so I don't want to check it.
It might have actually been like a $20 application. Whatever it cost, it's totally worth it. I mean, it's from Icon Factory.
Okay.
And when you pay once and you have it across all your devices.
Yeah. All right. Well, honestly, probably not something that I'm inclined to. Yeah, Icon Factory. Okay, so it's $20. TOT Pocket is what it's called on the App Store, but I assume that would get you the access to the one on the Mac.
It's just TOT.
Okay. All right. Cool. And that's one that you think everyone should know about.
Yes, and I bought it like the day it came out because it just sounded really interesting, and I'm so glad I paid for it. Oh, absolutely love this thing. Use it truly every single day. And I'm hopping between my Mac and iPhone and iPad a lot, and having a way to just have all those notes and little bits of whatever it is just in one place so that it doesn't matter which keyboard I'm in front of. It's just right there.
Right.
I love it.
I text myself a lot.
I used to text myself a lot until I got taught.
All right. This does seem kind of interesting to me. I might look into it a bit more. Are you ready to spend one last time, sir?
Okay.
All right. Let's do it. This is it. For all the marbles, by the way. For all the beans. All the beans and marbles.
Oh, man. I'm so nervous.
I know.
Wow.
I have never learned how to spin this thing properly, nor have I learned where to put it exactly for the microphone.
Well, it seems to be working okay, so just keep doing what you're doing.
All right. Well, thank you. What's the first concert you chose to go to? First concert I ever went to was, Mike Douglas, the guy, the talk show host. But I was 2. And I only know I went because, my mom tells me. The next concert that I went to was John Denver, Starland Vocal Band opening for him. But again, I was 5. My mother had nobody to take me. So I'm not talking about those. Let's put those aside. What's the first concert you chose to go to?
Jimmy Buffett.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, there's stories to go. Oh boy, there's stories to go along with this. Okay, so for everyone that doesn't know, I live in Boulder, so I'm in Colorado. I'm in the greater Denver metropolitan area, which most Boulder people freak out to hear you say that. But I grew up in the whole Denver metro area. For most of my life, which means that I have the luxury, which I didn't realize at the time is a luxury, of having Red Rocks Amphitheater very nearby. Like it was a 10-minute drive from where I grew up.
Right.
And it's like the killer venue for concerts. And Jimmy Buffett would come and play a concert at Red Rocks every year. And it was more than just a concert. It was just an all-day festival, essentially. Yeah. And so me and my friends, we would all pile up into someone's car with a couple coolers filled with food and drinks, and we'd go camp out our spot at Red Rocks, and you just have a day-long party, and then the concert starts, and it was just an extension of the party. So, yeah, it was Jimmy Buffett.
That was your first one?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. That's not a bad one. Well, we have no parting gifts for you because I didn't think of any this week. But you leave, sir, with our gratitude. Thank you very much for doing a full week of In a Few Minutes. And, of course, thank you for spinning the wheel of stuff.
It's been an absolute treat, seriously. I love getting to come and hang out with you for a whole week every time you ask.